Hello everybody, welcome to LT Outdoors. Today we're harvesting chicken of the woods. Well, the other day when me and Ruby were driving up to the store, I happened to notice on a tree one of my favorite mushrooms, and this would be the only second patch that I've ever found in my life that's chicken of the woods. I mentioned it before in my videos, and I'll tell you what, I was super excited to see this. Unfortunately, it is by somebody's driveway, so I'm actually going to stop and see if I can pick it. And hopefully they're home. I haven't seen anybody at this house, though, in a long time, so I don't know. Hopefully they're there, but I'm going to see if I can pick this. And yeah, it's an excellent mushroom, my very favorite. And believe it or not, it does taste like chicken. That's where it gets its name. You can make any kind of chicken dish with chicken of the woods, and it's going to taste like chicken. It's got the flakiness of chicken, the flavor. Just incredible mushroom. So yeah, that's where we're heading right now, though. I had to run uptown, so Ruby came with me. She loves going in the truck. Decided we'd head up and see if we can get that mushroom. Well, the man was nice enough to let me come and pick some of this, which I am very, very happy. This stuff is beautiful. Look at this. Just gorgeous. I haven't come across this stuff in it's been a few years, but I told him I'm going to get him some sweet corn. So, yeah, we'll get this picked. Just look at how pretty that is, guys. That's pretty big, too. It's bigger than it looked from the road. But it's amazing. It's almost like it calls you from the road how bright it is. Yummy. Now, when you cut it, you always want to leave some left over, too, because it's going to come back next year. As you can see, there's a lot that goes way up the tree. I'm just going to leave that alone, too. It's truly amazing. Alright, guys, I got that home. Get a load of that. That is a heavy, heavy bag of beautiful chicken of the woods. I am so, so excited over this. Words cannot explain it. Oh, my God. I'm pumped. I'm going to cook some up for dinner. I'm going to show you guys how I like to do it. Can be done lots of different ways. Heck, who knows, I might even do multiple cooking videos. Let's see how many I got, though. This is the biggest batch that I have personally, if I can get her to sit straight, that I have personally ever picked. Okay, I put them in a paper bag because that's how you want to store them in the fridge anyways. And I'm just getting used to how to use this scale that I bought, but, I forgot I could do this. Boom, zero it out. This will give me an exact reading. I can start doing this with fish and stuff too. Look at that. 11 pounds and then 7.9 ounces. That's a big, hefty bag of chickens. Yeah, buddy. And I left, like I said in the video, I left some more in that tree because the man that let me pick them, he liked to look at them, which I don't blame him. Him and his wife enjoyed seeing them in that tree, and they are beautiful, so yeah, very cool. Alright, guys, I'm mixing up a nice little batch here. I am actually going to try, usually I do my regular old, fried chicken, but today I'm actually making more like a chicken wings out of those chicken of the woods. Not all of them, obviously. I'm going to be eating them for a while, but I'm fine with that. I love chicken of the woods. But what I did is I dumped a whole bunch of this chipotle and roasted garlic, McCormick. I love the McCormick seasonings. And then Far Out Foods, absolutely. If you haven't tried any of their seasonings yet, highly recommend it. These guys rock. Really nice guys, too. They hook you up. But yeah, this is therein lies the rub. Really good stuff, but I just mix that in. You always know your mix is good when, you start off with plain flour and you see you've got some color in there. That's what you want. When it's all good and mixed in and it's not white anymore, it's got some color, you know it's going to be a good mix. Okay, guys, what I'm going to do is you always want to cut off the part that attached to the tree because that's always going to be the toughest part. Ruby's got somebody out there she's yelling at. And I'm just going to slice it, put it into slices. Oh yeah, that's soft anyways. See, some of these, if you get them nice and young like this, they're usually good and tender anyhow. I mean, you can tell when you cut into them. That's a really nice tender piece there. Usually what I would recommend doing is having I'd recommend having some eggs to dip it in, because I'm doing, you know, fried chicken, except I'm doing more of a chicken wings. But normally I would dip it in eggs, dip it in the batter mix, dip it in eggs again, and then fry it. Well, you know, even though I'm a farmer with chickens, dummy me, I ain't been picking up eggs all summer. I've been letting them sit in hopes of babies, which it's worked out a little. I've got some babies. But here pretty soon I'm gonna have to start picking up eggs so I can eat them again. Because I do like a fresh omelet. But without the eggs, what I'm gonna do is I've got a milk bath here, which it's not as good. It's not gonna stick as good, but I'm just gonna dip them in the milk, dip them in there, go to the frying pan. I'm gonna move all this over there closer so I'm not dripping all over the floor. But yeah, that should be good enough. And then I'm gonna put these in a separate bag. I'm gonna try and mix them half and half, because this one bag's pretty big. Alright, here we go. I'm gonna start this up here. Like I said, I'm just gonna give a little dip in the milk. That milk's just gonna give it something to stick to. It's more like a dry batter. Boom. Drop her in there. If you got egg, I recommend egg. Egg's gonna give you a fluffier batter. Stuff's gonna cook pretty quick too. You gotta figure, you know, it might be just like chicken, but it doesn't have blood, so you're not gonna have to worry about it being undercooked. Nothing like that. Smells just like chicken too. It's just crazy. I remember it's been a couple years since I've had any of this, guys, but first time I had it, I brought it home and I told Mom, I said, hey, we're gonna try this, and you know, it became her favorite too. And we were both just blown away at how it resembled chicken. It's just crazy. Yeah, just let her get nice and golden brown like you would your chicken. You don't want to overdo it, because you can burn it just like chicken. Like I said, it doesn't take long for it to cook. As you can see, it looks just like fried chicken. It's just crazy. And I'll tell you, if you get a chance to taste it, it tastes just like it too. It's really crazy. You can do any kind of dish with this that you could do with chicken too. If you want to make, let's say you want to make a chicken soup, go right ahead. Throw this in. You know, throw it in with your stock, your noodles, do the whole works, just like you would your chicken soup. And this meat, or this mushroom, will taste just like chicken meat. Guaranteed. It's really a natural wonder. Now this is also called sulfur shelf. So if you ever hear somebody call it that, it's the same thing. But chicken of the woods is a nicer name. These are looking so good. And what I love about it is it's one of those mushrooms that really good for beginners. You can't mistake it. It's impossible that you're going to go out and get something poisonous that looks like it. I mean, it's just a beautiful mushroom growing on the side of an oak. I guess they grow on elms too, but I've only ever found them on oaks myself. That was a big old oak tree today that the guy said it got struck by lightning and it's hollowed out. So that explains it, because they grow on dead or dying trees, or trees that's been injured like that, got struck by lightning. Perfect example of a good tree for growth. It's really incredible though how they just start growing like that out of the blue. The guy said he'd never seen it there in his whole, he grew up there, he's like 85 years old. Never seen it there before, and then tree got struck by lightning and boom, chicken of the woods all over it. Alright. Get all these out of here. Don't take long for that oil to get burnt either, and I hate that because then it gets a gross taste. Ruins fish and everything. These all look good though. Don't seem to do anything to these. Very cool. Well, there we go, guys. A bunch of chicken of the woods chicken wings. I'm almost out of this remoulade sauce, but I'll tell you what, I freaking love this. I don't know what it is. It's got almost a horseradish type taste, but it'll go good on chicken wings. Yeah, buddy. Alright, guys, got me a little chicken of the woods chicken wings going on. I am beyond excited. I have waited a couple years now to find more of this. And I'm going to dip it in my little remoulade sauce, or however you say that. It's made for like crawfish and that, but it is so good on all kinds of stuff. As you can see, got the texture of chicken. And the taste. I'll never understand it. It's like, I know they say everything tastes like chicken, but this, without a doubt, is the closest thing that you will ever eat that tastes like chicken. Very good. Can be used in any of your chicken dishes. I mean, it's just insane. So, yeah, I hope you guys get out and can find some of this. Let me know what you think when you do. Thank you for watching. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. And if you haven't already, make sure you check out faroutfoods.com.